Okay, so I almost forgot about one point. So this parameter named self. This parameter named self introduces a lot of noise, right? So you have it in the parameter list, you have it here in the when, then you need it to access these expression nodes. Isn't there a way to make this a little bit shorter? And indeed, I found a solution in one of my little toy projects where I simply say, I want to pretend that self is indeed this. You can do it with the convenience functions called with. I simply say with self. And now inside this block, I can replace self with this. Okay, so I can simply say this here. And then I don't need this self qualification anymore. I don't need it here. I don't need it here. And I don't need it here. And I can even get rid of the curly braces here. Can I do it automatically? Yeah. Okay, so now you have no syntactic overhead compared to the first solution, which may be important to you. Okay, of course we can also do the same thing over here, but we can also simplify it further. So when you look at this body of the method list tree, effectively we want to execute the whole body as if it was part of the expression class, or we want to execute it inside the expression context. So there is dedicated language support for that. So let's simply get rid of the parameter and put it over here. So this means I want to add to the type expression a new method called Lisp tree. Then I don't need the self trick anymore, and the rest should just work. So why does it not work over here? Right, because we changed we just changed the syntax, right? Before we passed the expression self as a parameter, and now it's the receiver of the call. So we have to change the syntax here as well. Okay. Right, so this looks exactly now like the 1990s OO solution. And of course we can do it over here as well. So let's write evaluate as an extension function on expression. We don't, now we can write this over here, and then we don't need the self qualifiers anymore. Alright, let's get rid of all of them. Right, and we need to change the syntax. Let's not forget that. Okay, so this is a very nice pattern. You get rid of all these self access noise. Of course, under the hood, it will compile basically to the same thing as before, because you can't really add new methods to existing classes. So this will be compiled to a static class, which takes this as a first parameter, etc. But syntactically, it introduces a lot less noise. Okay, so of course we need to call it directly. Let's do it like this. Okay, let's see if it still works. Yeah. Okay, so you're probably not very comfortable with this solution if you're new to Kotlin, because you simply don't know these concepts from other languages, right? Starting from putting stuff in the class header and extending existing types with new methods, and then you have access to stuff that you normally wouldn't have access to. Well, of course, just because it's public here, no? But you don't have to qualify it anymore with parameters and stuff. Might be confusing, might be not very appealing to you, but I got used to it very quickly after a few days, and I'm just in love with it. Okay, bye for real now.